I'm pretty sure Thor is very happy his best boy brother, Loki, is in the game now. Even though, you know, Loki kind of betrays him every now and then, but his brother's in the game. Little brotherly love. I need to do a 2v2 video where it's Thor and Loki on a team. I haven't gotten a chance to do that yet. With that being said, this is going to be a very interesting matchup. It's my first time going up against Loki with Thor. I tried to get a match earlier today, but for some reason it just didn't work. And I'm already doing some nice damage on him. I fought so many Lokis over these couple days that I'm like, okay, I think I have a gist on what I need to do. Can I eject him there? Oh, that was a perfect combo on my part, I will say. That stun into heavy, into ejection with Mjolnir, it worked out very well. But at the same time, I know how Loki plays top point, so I know at any moment Loki can turn this around. As I said in my video where I said Loki's a broken king, you need to be very aware of what kind of character Loki is. You need to know what he can do, and you always need to be on your toes, or else you're just not going to be able to fight him at all. That's one of the things that I think is the issue with Loki, that you have to constantly be aware of what you're doing. But then again, at the same point, that is something I guess that keeps it very interesting. Just wait till rank comes. It's going to be very interesting to see what characters really succeed in ranked gameplay, whether it be 2v2 or 1v1. That's a really weird placement where it's supposed to be. But then again, everybody's still getting accustomed to Loki. I mean, there are probably a couple players that like can say that they're masters of him. Everybody else is still learning. I mean, I'm still learning combos with him. I have my ultimate up. If I could land it, that'd be perfect. He doesn't have his... Oh, I was about to use my ultimate and he did a perfect combo there, coming in with his beautiful dagger dazing me. I'm telling you, that daze sometimes throws me off so much when it's in a really, really intense matchup. Oh, okie dokie then. He fell down, I guess? Or I don't know what happened. But let's give this another shot there. See if I can get a nice 3-0 victory here. That would actually be really nice right now. Coming down with the stun. Do I get it? Yes, coming in with that heavy. If I had Mjolnir up, I would have chucked it. But he was in a position where even if he got hit back, he wasn't going to get knocked out. Not just because of vulnerability, but because of that little pillar ring right there at the edge where he hit back. Knocking him out there. The daze is up. Throwing Mjolnir. I probably should have kept Mjolnir thinking about it. I dodged at the right moment. That's something I'm trying my best to do. I want to be able to dodge right when they come out of stun. I mean, come out of invisibility. However, if you know for anything about Izanami, sometimes it all depends on your Wi-Fi. Even if you're fast enough, if your Wi-Fi is not able to connect, then you're not going to be able to dodge that. Looking for it, dodging through with that nice air light. His explosive me is right there. Is he going to destroy himself again? I was not too sure about that there. Gonna go with my Beyblade spin in here, knocking him out. Okay, so that should be victory. Thor, the stronger brother. Ah yes, we're going up against King Arthur himself. The best part about King Arthur is he just got a recent buff in the Loki patch, which is very nice for him. He's well deserved. He's one of the best characters in terms of fun for me, but at the same time, he's just so underwhelming in terms of his strength. It requires a lot of skill and timing, as well as specific plays to make King Arthur work. That's why they've been buffing him with almost every patch since the inception of Divine Knockout. Hopefully they'll get it right eventually. I think maybe he might need just a little extra range, 1 more meter on some of his attacks. Other than that, he's probably fine. I've been seeing a lot of people recommend that he should get a rework, but I think it's too early for that. But then again, who knows? If they're up for it, it may be the best option for him. It's really good to see because of these buffs, a lot more people are playing King Arthur, because I think this is my 10th King Arthur today. He has so many people playing him, which makes me realize I gotta get back into the gist of him. I'm doing good damage on him, but at the same time, he's just dodging and maneuvering so well, and I think I'm playing a little too aggressive. So I'm going to back off just a little bit here, plus he has his ultimate up. If I charge recklessly, I may get stunned, or he might just hit me with his ultimate and knock me back. Throwing Mjolnir because I saw he was coming in there with his nice heavy, getting ready to use... Yes! I used it at the perfect moment to dodge it, and I missed my ultimate. That would have given me the victory right there. He does use his ultimate perfectly to be immune, as well as to knock me back. I love that about King Arthur's ultimate. When you use it, it literally is a perfect way to be immune and just have this immunity to blow people back. If you use it at the right moment, it does knock people out of the arena. I baited his stun. Can I get the air light? No, it does not work at all. Woo! That was really close there. I know I wasn't going to get it. Coming in with the heavy, and I used it in the wrong direction. If that had hit him, I don't think it would have knocked him out, but it would have sent him flying long enough for me to get more cooldowns up. Right now, it's a game. The middle ground is literally falling down. I'm sure we're both just walking around right now just to wait for cooldowns to come up. Knowing that his stun is up, I need to be very careful. If I can bait that out, I might be able to turn this match around. Coming in there, but he uses his heavy to come out. He didn't even have to use his dodge. I walked right past his soaring roar. That's another thing to note. I'm learning that you need to sometimes maneuver yourself or put yourself in situations where all you have to do is literally walk away so you can save your dodge, because baiting dodge is very important in Divine Knockout. Honestly, I thought earlier in the match he would have been knocked out. For some reason, he was able to survive dodging out there because I did not want to get hit with that roar. Getting hit with that roar when you're slow sucks, but I somehow baited his dodge through Mjolnir, but he did his nice mobility. Now, if I got that air light, that would have been game over for him. I think that would have been enough to knock him out. I think I messed up here. Yeah, he's going to spike me in the ground. The moment I used that dodge and he was setting up, that's what I was trying to avoid. That's the best play to play King Arthur. A lot of people use him to spike in the ground. And some people in particular literally stay around the edges of the whole map almost the entire time, just waiting to set up opportunities like that. I was not able to get any damage off, but he got his... Oh, he's spamming that heavy. I used my mobility to see if I could get that stun, and I finally land some attacks on him. Dodging, oh no, he interrupted, and my dodge did not work when I needed it to, but it's okay. I need to be very careful. I thought he would have used his stun there, but it didn't seem like he was setting up for it. That's why I continued to go in. My goal is really to try to bait his stun, because that's mainly what's very powerful. Oh no. As I said, I was trying to bait his stun. He used it in the perfect moment. That was perfect reaction time on my part, because 1 millisecond less and that would have been game over for me. I would have fallen down there and that would have been the end to the round. I need to find a way to turn this around, throwing Mjolnir to get some damage on him. Right now, he's a little higher than me in vulnerability, but he also has no stun now, which is very good. Coming out there, if I can land it, no. He uses his ultimate to be invulnerable to it. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, man. That extra range on his ultimate, which is Excalibur's Might, to power that and come in with the interrupt to the spike was perfect. That right there, I would give it a 10 spicy chicken nuggets out of 10 in terms of gameplay. That was ridiculous timing. Can't even be mad at that. Well, most of the time, I don't even get mad when I'm playing the game. I enjoy this game so much, honestly, that I love seeing good plays like that. And also helps me improve. I just learned that I should improve my timing with King Arthur. He's one of the characters I'm not the greatest with, but I do enjoy playing. Hercules obviously is the one I suck at the most. With that being said, right now, currently, I'm working on my Athena gameplay. I think she's the perfect counter to Loki, in my opinion. Getting some nice hits off. I know he doesn't have his stun, but sadly, he got the health orb. That was what I was trying to prevent. Look how he's literally hovering around the edges so perfectly. That's something you need to master if you want to get accustomed to playing King Arthur, in my opinion. So he's coming down. I dodged out because I didn't want to have to deal with anything. Sadly, I saw that coming. It was my bad. I carried on with the air heavy. I should have stopped. And as you can see, I dodged through there, which is something you need to note when you are playing Divine Knockout. Try not to use your dodge early when you're trying to come back in. I see a lot of new players do that. I mean, I used to do that all the time. I would waste my dodge trying to come back in, when over time I learned that you need to save it just for the moments if they're trying to spike you down or knock you out. That extra dodge you have right there is going to save you. Okay, so I need to be very careful right now. I could have lost right there simply because I was too close to the ground floor. He's jumping around, waiting for cooldowns, or waiting for me to mess up. Who knows? He's looking for that stun. I'm not 100% sure, but I know I need to stay back and wait. So I'm going to look for an opportunity and probably throw Mjolnir if necessary right here. It baits his dodge, and I get hit with that. Coming in with my mobility, hitting with the heavy, and it missed everything. That's totally okay. Now, I know he doesn't have Soar up. I can't remember if he has Stun up, honestly, right now. I kind of blanked out a little bit. Looking to use that heavy. I was expecting him to come in at a time where I could have hit him with that heavy still, but it didn't work. I do have my ultimate and Mjolnir's back up. I threw Mjolnir. It missed completely. I didn't even bait a dodge from him. He comes in, and I use my air light just to get distance because I did not have anything really available to me. I'm going to try to bait the stun here, and I do. Perfect timing. Now, if that had hit me, however, that was game over. I'm going to get ready. If I get the opportunity, I'm going to use my ultimate ability just to get some nice damage. But what I really want to do is use it once he gets higher vulnerability. Like right now, perfect opportunity, and it knocks him out. You see how he was closer to 100% vulnerability? That's what I needed. It was the only way to ensure a knockout with Thor's ultimate. Now, he does some nice engagement there, super aggressive. I hope that I can turn this around. So that's what I'm trying to do this matchup, getting some nice spins off there. He comes in with his light attacks. Okay, so another thing that I've noticed, when people use 1 or 2 light attacks and you're still far from them, they can counter properly. But if they use the full 3 light attacks and you've walked away, it's the perfect opportunity where they barely can't do anything for a couple milliseconds. So you're guaranteed to get a hit off on them. There's so many things that are intricate about this game that keeps it so interesting, which is why I'm super happy for for them to be introducing rank very soon. It really makes me happy that they're at least working on it. Is he gonna dodge through? Yes, he does. Very good. Okay, I get it here. This might knock him out. Okay, not enough power. He probably has a talent that keeps him from being knocked back so much. If I had Mjolnir up there, I'm pretty sure I would have been able to take him using my air light into dodge. Now, that's something that you've seen me done a couple times in this match, which I do with Thor every so often. Because of the way his air light works, it works perfectly as an extra dodge in the right circumstances. My ultimate is almost up. So I can either wait for my ultimate or catch. Okay, this is it right here. This turns it around. We're tied up. Can I bring home the last round victory? It's going to be very intense because I personally believe this King Arthur is a great King Arthur. He's either on my skill level or above it, in my opinion. To play King Arthur like this is just crazy. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Coming in with the spin, I used it a little too early, and as you can see, it did not pay off in my favor, and I got hit with the slowing roar. He's coming to capitalize on it. We dodged through each other. I guess he was expecting me to attack the same way I was expecting him to do something. Coming in with nice side attacks there and hitting him back. I'm winning the vulnerability game for now. Oh, that was perfect. I threw Mjolnir the same time he stunned, which allowed him to get hit with Mjolnir, knocking him back, which means he could not capitalize on the stun. Knowing that, his stun is also down, which is good for me. Coming in here, knocking him back with a nice air heavy attack. So my goal right now is not to get spiked into the ground and look for opportunity. Okay, perfect. He doesn't have his stun. I was going to try to bait it out in a second, knowing that. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. I wasn't sure there what was about to happen. I feel like I messed up big time. Getting this nice spin off. He also has his ultimate. Dodging it. Used it pretty early. I guess he was expecting me to keep going in on him. He's going to get the health orb. There's absolutely nothing I can do for him. I think I messed up here. I don't really have... Oh, no. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh! Yeah, that's what I was kind of expecting. He'd have either spiked me in the ground or stunned me there, giving me the loss. But that was still a great matchup. I had so much fun. GG.